Hey, welcome around the Grampfire. Pull up a log where we share insights about faith, family, friends, farms, freedom, and we have a whole lot of fun. Today we're heavy on the fun. I've been asked to tell a few jokes. Um, I hope you like them. Seems that there was three cowboys that went into a bar. They rode up, tied their horses up, they walked in, and as they went in through the saloon doors, their ropes that were tied to their saddles perked up. One uncoiled a little bit and looked over his horses, and he says, "Hey, that's not fair." And the other two said, "What do you mean it's not fair? They always get to go in and get a drink and cool off, and we sit on this old sweaty horse, all roped up, tied up. We can't do anything. I think we should be able to go in." The other two said, "There's no way they're going to serve us. We're ropes." He said, "Watch this." So he uncoiled, hits the boardwalk, slithers in, climbs up on a bar stool, says, "Hey, bartender." The bartender turns around and goes, "Are you a rope?" And he says, "Yeah." He says, "We don't serve ropes here." "Well, I just want, no, we don't serve ropes, only cowboys. Get out of here." So he was dejected. Man, he slithered back out, coiled himself back in a loop on the saddle, and he leaned over to the other fellows, and they said, "We told you." And the second rope said, maybe you did it wrong. Maybe you gotta, walk in there with a little swipe. Let me try." So he went in there, and instead, he got all confident. He slithered up, got on the chair, and he says, "Hey, bartender, have a drink right here." Bartender turns around and says, "Yes, sir. Are you a rope?" And he says, "Well, yeah, but I demand a drink." He says, "I don't care what you demand. Get out of the bar. We don't serve drinks to ropes." The rope uncoiled, got off the thing, went, coiled back up. Oh, he was sad. The other two kind of snickered at him, and the third one says, "You know what? I'm going to get in there. I'm going to get me a drink if it kills me. So watch and learn." So he uncoils, but before he slithers in, he takes his head and he rubs it really, really hard until all the rope is sprayed out and looks big and crazy. And then he doubles around and ties himself into a granny. He's just got loops and makes him look bigger. Goes back in there, climbs on the same bar stool and says, "Hey, barkeep, I'll have a beer if you don't mind." Bartender turns around, he goes, "Are you a rope?" And he says, "No, sir, I'm afraid not."